Seeking English S.A.T. Workbook, page 469, problem 3, one of my favorite problems, not from a math standpoint, but from a test psychology standpoint. Okay, it doesn't say that you can't use a calculator, but I can't think of any way to apply it. And if you look, you'll quickly put your calculator down if you've already picked it up. It says the equation above represents a parabola. They told you right away it's a parabola. Great. Okay. In the xy plane, which of the following equivalent forms, and they've already told you, this formula and these other formulas are just the same information, just moved around. Which of the following equivalent forms of the equation displays the coordinates of the vertex of the parabola as constants or coefficients? Wow. Okay, so if you look through the book, yes, there are instructions on how to quickly infer what are various components, elements, characteristics of parabola formulas based on graphic configuration, and that's fine. What I want to show you a little extra value. This is, for me, conceptually, it works slightly better for me. So I'm just gonna show it to you, and you can try it both ways. But this is the extra value for me. Okay. What you are looking for is an x value and a y value, and they've already told you what the intercept points are with this version of the formula. Really? Yes, they have. They told you that if you plug in a 5, this is going to zero that out, and you're going to get a 0. If you plug in a 3, this is going to zero that out, and you're going to get a 0. Those are your intercept points, a 5 and a 3. Okay. Why is that useful for this problem? Well, because the x value for your vertex is always going to be at the midpoint between those intercept points. Really? Well, yeah, if the parabola formula looks like this, that's going to be true. Think about it for a bit. Okay? Don't think about it during the test, think about it now. Okay, midpoint between these is a 4. Okay, so you are basically done. Why are you basically done? Teacher, we should get the y value. No, stop. Don't do that. Don't get the y value. You are wasting your time. Okay? Okay, how do I know? Because if you look at these, only one of them contains this numeral 4. That's all we're looking for. Either the x or the y or anything you can do to eliminate 3 of them. I need them, and the thing has to have a 4 in it. Has to have a 4. Do the others have a 4? No. So we're done. Okay? That said, just for your algebra teacher, I'm going to go a little bit further. We'll feed the 4 in here. Don't do this on the test. Okay? I'm going to feed the 4 in here. Okay? And we're going to feed the 4 in here. Okay? That becomes 4 minus 5 is minus 1. Okay? And 4 minus 3 is 1. Okay? 1 times minus 1 equals minus 1. So your x and y equal 4 and minus 1. Is there a minus 1 anywhere in here? Yeah, this one has a minus 1. This one does not have a minus 1. This one does not have a minus 1. This one does not have a minus 1. So even if you somehow managed to do the problem backwards and got to that minus 1, you would reach the same conclusion. Okay? So this point that the vertex value, one of the vertex values is always going to be at a midpoint that is of a orthogonal parabola, not if it's cocked or something. If the formula looks something like this, the one of the vertex values is going to be at the midpoint between 2 intercept values. Okay, and it kind of doesn't matter what they are. You can just if you can find the midpoint, you found a vertex point. And as I mentioned in some other videos, that matters because if those intercept points are imaginary points, the vertex value could still be a real value if the imaginary part of the complex number on one side cancels the imaginary part of the complex number on the other side, as it is likely to do in a quadratic where you have a negative number under the root bracket. Very complicated, I know. Don't freak out, okay? This is actually not complicated. It just takes a while to more fully explain, and I'm kind of rushing through it. Okay, but my main point with this video is don't get intimidated by a problem like this. It looks very big, it looks very complicated, and it has a very simple problem hiding inside of it if you just know what to look for. Training yourself to look for the correct thing will allow you to filter out all kinds of nonsense on the test, all kinds of things that you do not need in order to reach the correct answer quickly. Okay, that's the point. Just figure out what you're looking for and look for it. Don't look at that other stuff.